Hello, welcome back to another episode. Let's go ahead and look at a beautiful multiplayer battle where things get kind of funny. I brought in a gyrocopter. I'm playing Clan Angrund. I've been playing the dwarfs a lot lately, and the orcs too. They've got a lot of new stuff, and I like new toys. I'm moving up right now. But what needs to be known is that right now, I'm able to see a foe who cannot see me. From their point of view, they're like, holy crap, what's going on? They can look at my gyrocopters, but that is about it. I was laughing with Tokshin going, holy crap, I cannot believe that one unit changed up the map. Entirely coincidental. I was going to use it to like scout things out as per usual. But here's my gyrocopter giving me the option to look at everything they have. Pretty much. A few rangers in the woods right now. Go look at my army real quick. Right over here. I brought in King Lun Ironhammer, who's really good. We've got Dwarf Warriors, we've got Miners. Back here, Iron Drakes, who have Trollhammer and Torpedoes. I brought in a lot of anti-large stuff. Not really meant to fight another Dwarf player. You don't really want anti-large equipment when fighting a Dwarf player. That's just a little bit weird. I brought in Slayers too for that role. You can look at my nice formation as I begin to move up. Tokshin's over here playing as the Greenskins. He brought in Wurzag. And a lot of savage orcs. I mean, to make them work can be kind of difficult because they can get shot up and easily destroyed. But here he is, a very large savage orc army. I would rather fight the Empire player, to be quite blunt with what I have right now. But I'm going to have to fight the Dwarf player. He brought in a very strange build. I'm not really a huge fan of it. But it's here. But it's here. A lot of cannon too, as you can tell back here. If we nullify the cannon, they're in trouble. If we nullify their artillery, they're in trouble. But I'm going to fast forward right now. I had to move up my army. That way my Goblobber could go after these Iron Breakers, who I'm now squishing. They are getting destroyed. Didn't take too long, right? Nah, not at all. Now we're beginning to bash them. We're beginning to crush them. And now they're beginning to advance because they understand that they have to. They may have artillery, but we have a line of sight on them that they do not have. They have more artillery, but again, we're just hitting them. I did a lot of damage to some very powerful melee units. I mean, if you look at it, they're built entirely for melee. Entirely for melee. They brought like no range, and that really caught me off guard. I mean, that really did. That is why they were superior to me in terms of infantry quality. Alright, Tokshin is beginning to move up a little bit, up to the hill. It's actually a very interesting battle and how it plays out. I really like it a lot. But let's go ahead and watch it. They're moving up. And just over the hill, there's me. I was just a goblobbing. They got pretty close to me. If we go look at my kills right now, 45 kills, but I've killed very important units. We can look at that right now. Iron Breakers who are weakened. We've got back here the Grumbling Guard who are weakened again. But yeah, if you're fighting another Dwarf player, you're going to want to bring in some beautiful range, but largely a lot of powerful infantry. I didn't actually bring in a lot of range myself, but the quality of what I did bring in, not as fantastic. Dwarf Warriors are not going to beat Iron Breakers, I can tell you that right now. I'm trying to hit their Grumbling Guard. My gyrocopters are moving around the map, giving more line of sight. We found their Demigryph Knights in the woods, hiding away. And all they had to do was sit here and go, ha ha, I know where you're at. That's all they did. That's all they had to do. Kind of a slow beginning to the fight, but then once it begins, it begins. I mean, there's no turning back after that. They're beginning to shoot back at us right now. They're getting a few hits in on Tokshin's crowd, but they're a little bit parsed apart, so they're not, you know, sequentially getting murdered in line in a giant queue. No, they're a little bit apart. Alright, over here. I'm still hitting the Grumbling Guard, and they're grumbling away while I'm destroying them. There's dwarf bodies all over. Not looking forward to fighting my opposition. He brought in a Goblobber too. I just feel like, is it because I brought in Beligar? He's not cheap. You brought in the High King, but he's not cheap either. Well, no, you brought in a Rune Lord. Oh, my bad. Right, you're the Rune Lord. You're not the High King. I'm just seeing the High King. High King actually might have been better. He's really good at boosting up a very solid melee force like that. That would have been a pretty good choice, I think. I mean, a Rune Lord's not bad, but... And we're still shooting. Alright, I'm gonna go and get ready pretty soon. But yeah, we got a gyrocopter over here shooting at a few Demigryph Knights, trying to do a little bit of damage. Not a lot of damage. Trees are blocking it. Trees are saving them. Toshin's moving up. The Empire player is the one who's largely moving up. He brought a lot of free company militiamen, very unconventional build. I think me and the Empire player didn't bring in the best builds. I managed to get in quite a few kills already. Hitting whatever I can. I don't know why I tried to hit the Scolder Guard. Not like they were going to get a lot of kills. Hey! And we got, what, 3 already? 2 already? I don't remember how many they have in their group total. I just looked at it, but I forgot already. How about that? Alright. Let's fast forward. I want this beautiful battle to begin. Alright, here we go. Toshin is moving up now using bows to shoot over the hill. It's like they know. It's like they know where they're at. And now they're having to move forward again. We're forcing them to move up. They had more artillery, but we're the ones forcing them to move up. The Empire player might have been new, maybe. I don't know what he's doing over here. Trying to hit something. Oh, he was trying to hit my gyrocopter. Probably pissed off that I was like changing up their line of sight or something. Empire player is going to be reinforced a little bit by the dwarf player who looks like he's trying to overlap. The bows are definitely doing some damage by killing only one. It was really just a scare tactic. It didn't really do much. All right, anyway, let's check out a huge charge on the top of the hill. It's actually really cool. You don't usually get like a traditional line fight on top of a hill. Here's a spell being casted upon the free company. Curse of the bad moon. Right through them. That's a good debuff. Maybe not the best positioning, but a good debuff for them. I'm beginning to move in now, trying to sucker punch a few of these dwarves. Bringing in slayers over here to come help out Toshin. I like how a few of them will take shots in the middle of a fight. Like that, yeah. But we have more coming in. Just bashing them. Warzag's over here chilling out, having a pretty easy time. I'm moving in now, clashing at various points. They managed to flank me. I got my Ward's Dragonfire pass flanking them a little bit. There we are. Not really doing a lot of damage. Let's go look over here. Savage Orcs are getting kind of torn up. They're being shot up. That's a really big danger that they have to endure. Back here, we've got a lot of cannon. Back here, I've got my gyrocopter now going after their Goblobber crew. Shooting them up slowly, taking their time. I mean, look, I tried to bomb them. Didn't really work out. Dwarf Wards are being hit now by the Scolder Guards, so they're actually doing damage because I was trying to micromanage everything. Here's Longbeard. Looking at miners that are blasting charges. We're looking at Savage Orcs over here, cutting things up. And my Goblobber managed to hit a few Longbeards, which negated a lot of their leadership, which caused them to run, but now we have Slayers who will not break no matter what, and will just die. Savage Orcs are still fighting. My Slayers are over here moving in to come help out with the Demigryph Knights. Anti-large will destroy them. They're charging right in right now. And there they go. Toshin's units were getting destroyed by them, so I had to move in to go help out. That's what I was trying to do. I got a few Slayers moving over here. Again, just a powerful line fight. Savage Orcs are getting torn up right now. We've got a few archers shooting into the great swords. They've got a fresh group on the way. Oh, goblin archers, okay. Warzag's still doing his own thing, trying to buff things up. There's a goblin big boss taking a lot of damage in that line fight. Got a few Savage Orcs back here who are fighting. Now that I look at it, I didn't know how shaky things were for Toshin's side. Didn't actually know. They're shooting my Slayers, unfortunately. I'm fighting a Witch Hunter, which is kind of funny. Got one group of Slayers over here killing the Demigryph Knights. Yeah, they should have pulled out a long time ago, but my Demigryph Knights did fine. Killed 18. I mean, they only fought Demigryph Knights. They killed 18 Demigryph Knights. I don't think they fought anything else. That's pretty good. Let's go check it out now in slow motion just to go over everything and to watch it. That's elite. Oh, you've been cut down. Or you will be. I like how we're slowly going through the fight right now. Gotta go through the fight. Where's Zag's in here? Trying to cut him down. Where's Zag's gonna cut you down? And over here we've got the Grumbling Guard with a Master Rune of Wrath and Ruin. Yep, he's hitting me with that. He's got a Rune Lord that I'm trying to beat down on. Got hammerers over here. I've got a ranger group. Look, they took a long time, but they're finally here to fight me. Over here, I've got good old King Lun. 9 kills only. I should have invested him in the fight much earlier. 46 kills for Beligar. He's doing pretty well at killing whatever he needs to kill. I did use my blasting charges. I'm looking at over here miners with blasting charges. I've got my Iron Drakes who have killed no one. I did a bad job trying to counter my foes. Okay, I'm not sure what the Empire player did. He overcommitted his General of the Empire. Trollhammer torpedoes and arrows are hitting him. He's done for it, and that's where the Empire player really messed up, because I mean, if you look at it right now, he was winning the melee fight. He actually won the melee fight. I didn't think he would. My Slayers saved Tokshin's cav way over here. I didn't realize that they did that. I've got more Slayers moving in, but they're trying to catch me in a crossfire, which they did. And now they begin to break. I mean, look at the bodies. I was actually putting them out to the Tokshin. Look at the bodies. Complete straight line on top of that hill. Pretty cool. You don't always get that stuff. And here we are, all trying to buff each other, ourselves up, trying to damage each other. That he really goes after my Grumbling Guard, though. He destroys them with all those Master Runes. Wrath and Ruin. Here's more charges. There's Ironbreakers up here. Dalton Big Boss still fighting. We got Wurzag taking a lot of damage. Slayers are now moving in. Jesus, battle's looking rough. It's not going that hot. We're shooting more of them. Here's my beautiful Goblobber, but yeah, look at the bodies. Just a concentration of death and destruction all in one location. The tragedy is real, ladies and gentlemen. Savage Orcs are moving back in, trying to do a bit more damage. Yeah, Savage Orcs are hard to make work. They get, like, you know, that magical paint, and it's like a basic reduction in damage. It might as well just be shitty armor. It's nothing grand. I think their offensive output would be a little bit better, so you would have to use like range units, and you'll want to avoid fight them in, you know, close combat. I guess like armor would really help mitigate, but I mean, if you're being hit by a giant orc, your armor's not gonna really help you too much, to be honest. Maybe like armor piercing with that type of stuff. Getting a few of their great swords right now. Huh, he's running. Got an arrow in him. Doesn't care. Oh! Slayers are down. I've got what over here? Do I have anything over here? Tokshin is charging right in. He's got Wurzag charging in, fighting. I don't know if I ever get the Rune Lord. Do I ever get the Rune Lord? I think I may have. Yeah, I actually do. All right, so here's what I did. I was like, forget this battle. And I brought in Beligar and Lun to go after the Rune Lord, who was in a very bad location. So here's Beligar and Lun trying to save the battle for us, because I mean, they lost one leader already. It's been a very long battle. When it's a long battle, you are very likely to rout and flee. The Rune Lord's just fighting, killing dwarves, and Beligar's like, I'm gonna take you down from your lofty chair, you son of a gun. And done. And they all broke. It's over. Okay, I lost over 800. Tokshin lost over 700. The dwarf player had 358. The Empire player had 529. Let's go look at the kills right now. I got a lot with Beligar, a lot with my Godlobber, a lot with my Gyrocopter. 55 is actually a fair amount for a very cheap unit. I did not get a lot with anything else but my Slayers. My Slayers did pretty well. They got torn up towards the very end too, towards the Dragonfire Pass. Did okay, a passable job, but not really a ton of kills. Tokshin, we're looking at quite a few with one big boss, which is really surprising. Probably fighting the Free Company. 135, 159. So, I mean, they can do a lot of damage, but I always see them take a lot of damage too in return. The Boar Boys got destroyed. I mean, his cav got pretty much destroyed by Dimmergriff Knights. I mean, that's like the focus of their fight. Hammer of Gork did pretty well. All right, let's go look over here. Kali, or Cal. Dimmergriff Knights did very well. The cannons, okay. Free Company, got a few kills in, sure. Great Swords, I mean, they were quite damaging. The Swordsmen, surprisingly, 150 between two groups of them. Over here for you, the Dwarf player got quite a few kills with a lot of Longbeards who were more efficient. Hammerers did a great job, nearly 200 kills, 41 for these two Ironbreaker groups, not a lot. Squatter Guard only 45, Bolter 40, 75 for the Godlobber, so it's quite a few. But that was really the battle. It was a crazy one. Management of leaders is quite important. You can have a better army, but if you're not going to manage your leaders well and you're going to get them caught in the middle of things, I've done it too, but I've still won in very many ways, in very many battles where I've lost a leader, but I've been able to hold on. But you definitely don't want to just like throw your hero in willy-nilly, but I've noticed some people try to target a hero inefficiently. All right, they'll like throw in their entire army. You gotta kind of have your heroes do that route for you. If you can do that with your soldiers, that's fine. But if your soldiers are all fighting one hero, my army's probably gonna beat you in the face while you're doing that. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like down below if you would like to see more. It would be great if we could like start, I don't know, hitting like 200 likes. 200 likes is a pretty good goal, right? I think it is. And all you gotta do, you sign in, you press a thumbs up, and you go, hey, Surreal, not bad, brother.